if you guys want to watch a different stream, that Heaton is live right now. So just saying.
You know what? I'm gonna dual stream with you. Fuck this.
All right, let me get my intro going.
You're not having Nurse hit the intro? You're learning. No more intro abuse.
No, he's doing it now.
Yeah, it's Crafty hitting the intro. It's not going to be very effective.
Damn.
There we go. Hello, 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 subjects. Yeah. So, Heaton, what are you streaming today, then? Okay, I'm getting the silent treatment. Oh, no.
Oh, I muted.
Oh no!
I muted my mic so it wouldn't interfere. I'm doing StreamLoots cards today.
Ooh, I'm doing that Saturday because, hey, Heaton, guess what? They just added a new effect onto Mix It Up. You can make random card effects now.
Ah, good.
Yep. So, for example, I've actually got like the test version ready. It's not fully complete yet, guys. So I haven't made it available. I need to go through and like do all of my effects. But just to give you an example.
Well, I know you can. They're like, oh, we can hear you. Yeah, I know you can because I'm already on. So for those of you who don't know, yeah, I'm dual streaming. I'm also on Crafty's stream because I don't get to hang out with Crafty enough, and he's streaming in my time slot. So. Fuck you. So I'm just gonna go hang out with my friend, I guess. Fuck off.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and hi, bro.
What's that like?
Hello.
Let me just fix Brooke's thing real quick. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. There we go. I found your peanut.
The whole stream. It's fine.
And you know what? I'm an act of mercy. Let's fix reviewer.
You turned into Big the Cat.
So real quick, hello there, my lovely.
No, Crafty has learned his lesson about doing that.
So real quick, hello there, my lovely Legionnaires. How are we doing today? So we're drawing, here, I'll fucking, fuck this. Fuck you. This is what you get. You're streaming in my time slot, so we're gonna co-stream. I'm taking over.
Yay!
So here's...
Yay.
Am I still a Muppet on your stream?
Yes. So we have, so I have three cards for you today. We'll be drawing Rachel. We'll be drawing Drake. And we'll be drawing Utano.
Ooh, like OC lore cards?
So, okay. So these are going to be, I'm so glad you asked. Because today we're going to be drawing some special cards. These, as you will notice, the background is different. The border is different. These will be a special pack that will be released during the Spooky Scary Subathon. You will only be able to get them during the Spooky Scary Subathon, and they will have special redeems.
Ooh.
So for
You just kind of turned into Gift Wizard there.
yeah, I know. That was on purpose. So
Miss him.
I miss my wife. I miss my wife, Tails.
Our wife, our wife, our wife.
Oh, wait.
But Utano will be that every time Utano's card is played, I will have to add in one of those videos that's 1 hour of silence broken up by to whatever I'm doing. So imagine, if you will, we're in the middle of playing a tense horror game, and all of a sudden just beep mean. It's like how during the fucking Iron Lung stream that I did with Mortis, he set it up so that every hour it would be broken up by vine booms.
Also, James, thank you for becoming a subject. 17 months. Is that how long I've been doing this? Shit.
Drake's.
That sounds about right.
Drake's will be that I will have to give you one of my horror hot takes. And then Rachel's, Rachel's will play an overlay, and it'll be really funny. First of all, thank you. Hang on, I've got some thanks as well. Thank you, Justin, for resubbing for 26 months. I appreciate that immensely. Clockwork Soul, thank you for $20 more to support the Starlight Children's Foundation, because we are still doing donathons as well for that. And then for Sunny asks, what is a subathon? I am uneducated. A subathon, Sunny, is a period of time in which we encourage that you donate. We encourage that you donate subs. For every 10 subs, there will be some sort of reward. I have my sub rewards planned. I'm so excited. So every 10 subs, I will get either a punishment or something added. And then for Crafty, and I to both talk about, because Crafty's the one who taught me, Moonlit says, what are StreamLoots cards? So, do you want to explain them, Doc? You're the one who explained them to me.
I shall. Give me a moment. I'm actually last night I was actually working on more of my tutorial script video for that. So there's going to be a big video explaining the whole thing and how I work with it and everything soon. Just give me one sec, because I am putting your window on our stream so that everyone can see what you're drawing too. There we go. Lovely jubbly. So yeah, you're getting 2 streams for the price of 1 today, chat.
Yay!
Yay!
But to explain what StreamLoots is, if you're looking at my stream right now, it's a special streaming tool where you can create or use pre-made cards that do all kinds of weird and wonderful effects on stream if you hook it up to like things like Mix It Up or BiguBot. So, for example, you could do something like this.
But they do things like overlays, you can do videos, it can play audio, it can...
You can basically get them to do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, they just... and then when you buy packs of them, you can have cards that just interact with the stream in some way.
If they can do anything I want, can they pay my taxes?
Fucking no one can do that. No, they can make you have to pay taxes, not pay the taxes.
They can
Oh god,
help you
the
pay.
revolution!
The Peanut Revolution, no!
Yes!
Crafty is assailed.
Basically, if you can set it up to a Twitch command or like an exclamation point, chances are you could make a StreamLoots card out of it, fuck.
No, I'm setting up the music still, hang on.
There we go. Alright.
Ah!
Man, and I imagine on your end, like, people are just like, man, what's going on? What is he getting mugged?
Yes.
He's getting mugged.
Always.
Alright, Crafty, put the money in the bag.
Oh, you fuckers. They played Do It Again, Tony.
Do it again, Tony.
Do it again, Tony.
God, if there's one thing I regret about knowing Scotty, it's that fucking phrase.
You know that one about falling down the stairs?
I've also finally set up some bot commands in my chat to remind you of like my StreamLoots cards, my throne, etc., etc. So it'll be
Clockwork in Crafty's chat. Do it again, Beaker.
No.
Do it again, Beaky.
Well, I was thinking to myself, like, Scotty's got a peanut version, and got a puppet version. Heaton's got a puppet version. I should get a puppet version.
I love my Muppet. I want a Muppet model so bad. I forgot! Just fuck!
What?
I kept saying I was gonna set one up for Justin, that it would link to his, that if you put exclamation point Justin, it would link to his YouTube channel. But yeah, Justin's new episode of Justin's, Jedi Survivor Let's Play goes up today.
It's up.
This
It's
is
up right now.
I was joking with him. I said, this is the worst one for you to start out with because I can't watch them because I want to play Jedi Survivor for stream and I don't want spoilers. So I can't watch them.
I know.
Accent? Okay. Okay, Google. Set a timer for 2 minutes.
What's the accent?
Sunny wants me to do an English accent.
This is cultural appropriation in my presence. How bold of you.
Every day, all day, every day, love.
I'm pissed.
When did we steal
furious.
anything ever?
How do you say water bottle?
Water bottle?
What, a bottle?
Thank you.
What about Worcestershire sauce?
Fuck yourself.
This one I know. It's Worcester sauce, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah! I remember. I was taught.
Heaton, you're no fun.
How
I
dare
was
you
gonna make
not
you do
be
a Welsh accent,
offensive?
but you might turn into Mally Malware, evidently. It's true. I don't. Fucking Welsh is one of the tough ones because it's
very specific.
it's very specific.
Oh, fucking cat.
There's a weird fucking cat outside.
Ma, there's a weird fucking cat outside.
Ma,
Do an
it's
impression
an
of me
alligator.
right now. I can't. I don't know how to do your accent. Let's delete a whole
James says,
couple of syllables from that word like we deleted the
Worcestershire
native.
sauce.
Justin
James, that you are a
Jesus!
traitor to our people.
Justin Jesus! Let's just delete a whole couple of syllables from that word like we deleted the natives of a lot of country.
Fucking, I wasn't there.
Or were
Everyone
you?
makes these jokes like I was personally there.
Do you want me to send you a voice note so you can copy it, coward? I'd have to learn. I'd have to take some time and some practice.
Let's practice.
As for what we're doing on my end, we are once again venturing into the world of VTuber Peanuts, and currently I'm drawing one Chaplain Rex, who I believe is a very big Warhammer-inspired VTuber person.
I very much like his design. He's really pretty.
James says, hang on, I forgot Crafty lives in America. It's Worcestershire sauce.
I will
Okay,
find
well,
you,
stop.
I will fuck your mother and make you have to call me your dad. Just so I can tell you to go to your room and think about what you did.
James is just like, oh yes, father.
Are we blaming Crafty for colonialism again? It's been a minute.
I wasn't there!
Or were you?
I wasn't!
Cue the History Channel theme.
Here you
X-Files
see
theme.
Dr. Crafty in the background of this 1939 photo. Holding a cell phone.
Also, hi, Fairbanks.
There we go. Look at this fucking nerd. Come, shut your fuck. You hack people for a living.
Look, just because Fairbanks is a nerd doesn't mean you're not.
Fairbanks, you
It's
hack
just
people
called-
for a living?
It's called being self-aware.
Yeah, they are in fact a cyberpunk.
Oh. Are you a cybersecurity person? What do you think about Crafty doing the voice of Momonosuke? Oh, really? Megami
Hang
33 is Momonosuke?
Yeah, they are.
I didn't know that. Good for her. I love Momo.
I know, that's what I've been saying. Like, well done for them.
I love Momo. I'm so happy.
See, okay, I'm jumping over to the stream for a little bit. I'm abandoning Heat and Don't Snitch. Well, you see, the thing about that is,
Unfucking believable.
This,
Wait.
Crafty, this is why you read before you say it out loud.
no, you read by looking at it with reckless abandon and seeing what the thing says.
I can't do it.
When we say slurs on stream, Crafty, I would rather you don't.
Okay.
Look, I'm not stupid.
Hold on. In that case, I have an
Uh,
Hold on, I have an excerpt to read from here, which comes from Dr. Crafty. So, Dear Diary, today I was thinking of Scotty.
No,
Kicking his feet.
that's my wife's fan fiction.
It's my fanfiction too. I'm also Moonlit. I'm gonna be so real with you. I cannot do a Hindi accent that isn't racist.
Yeah, I think that's like one of the few you just don't do.
I was gonna say I want to learn how to do more accents, to vary up, but I can't do one that's not like just a bad stereotype. And if it's gonna be a bad stereotype, I'm just not gonna do it. Oh, I can do, yeah, okay. Okay, Google, set a timer for 2 minutes.
so what are you doing? What are you doing now?
It's a refined English accent. So I just have to.
So British
Yeah.
plus, okay.
So I just have to do Cordelia's voice.
Channel James.
That's true.
Isn't it called the Queen's English? Like
Queen's
that?
English.
By our
elegant
people, yeah.
English? Yeah.
speak the Queen's English. It's very one of the things I really like about like the posh English accent is that it's very crisp.
Like walkers.
I guess. But it's very
There we go.
it has a good clip. I like it.
I still like the fact that when you mentioned Cordelia's like VA like ideal thing is Bayonetta, I said you do realize I have Elsie Lovelock on speed dial, right?
I know you do. I think about it regularly. I have 15k
And then you were
channel
just like,
points
"You're
for you. I'll
right!"
just spam hydrate until you drown. Well, if you keep spamming hydrate, I'll just slam the whole water bottle, won't I?
Also, Crafty, if you ever on speed dial, you should invite her to the server.
They were in it for a time, but they left out because like the content was changing because they were on during the time when the show was on, and then when the show dried up, they were like, well, I'm gonna be doing my professional thing. I was like, you know what, that's fair.
Good for Elsie. Good for Elsie.
Understandable.
Yeah, because the thing is, a lot of those folks I weren't like super friends with. It was very much a case of like, all right, we're here to work. Let's do this.
Sunny, anyway, Heaton, I never abandon you, heart. Please don't cancel your commission. I love you so much. Shh! Don't spoil. No spoilers. No spoilers.
No spoilers.
There we go.
So I have commissioned Sunny for something. Hopefully it'll be the coup de grace at the end of the subathon, but we'll see. We'll see.
Ooh.
Spoiler alert, Heaton is giving me money. It's true.
James, I dare you to say that to Elsie's face.
A quite frankly cartoonishly low amount of money for your talents. I'm with Mally, raise your fucking commission prices, but only do it after my commission, kiss kiss smooch. I'm so poor. He's ordering you to sing country music, isn't she? It'd be funny. I might do that.
Crafty just ooh woo.
I did
I
no
think
such thing.
I think it's been 2 minutes and Google didn't pick it up.
There we go.
So, Crafty, so would you like me to discuss some of the moves that are coming back to Scarlet and Violet?
Oh god, okay. What is coming to us from the fucking tainted world of Pokemon this time?
So, in TM form, we're getting Haze.
Okay.
We're getting Toxic.
Uh-huh.
Super Fang.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Knockoff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Scald.
Okay, I know that was a big one that was taken away for bad reasons.
Yep, well, it's back now.
I like Scald.
Yep. Weather Ball.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Grassy Glide.
Fuck.
Flip Turn.
That wasn't a TM?
No.
Huh, okay. Interesting.
And Scale Shot.
Alright, alright.
There's apparently more, but like again, I need to actually play the DLC to see like what more things that they brought back. But yeah, Bax Caliber was getting blessed.
Mm-hmm, I can tell.
Because it also gets access to Scale Shot now.
Hoopla.
Yep, and it also gets access to high horsepower.
Ooh.
Lots of horses.
Yeah.
Realm, are you talking about Poke Crimes again?
Yes.
Skeldritch gets
The
Roar
one
now.
Pokemon.
Oh,
Also,
yes, the
thank you
best move, roar.
Also, Justin, thank you for the multi-Twitch link.
And,
Why do things have to cost money?
There we go.
But,
Speaking of things that cost money, you can support your favorite streamer right here. Whatever.
I'm sorry, streamers. It's a dual stream.
No. I'm pitting Crafty and Heaton against each other.
No.
Whoever gets more gift subs, dollars, and StreamLoots cards by the end of the stream is the better streamer.
Why are you Australian at the moment?
I don't know. Would you get a Dongtown chicken?
Crikey.
Dongtown chickens are the ones with the weird feet, right? They're the.
There we go.
That's true. You're right. You can't. I was gonna say. You have to support me because I'm the one who's raising money for charity.
It's true.
If you
Are you telling me that Crafty isn't a charity case?
It's true. So hang on, I got 2 cursed fun facts. Give me a minute.
Yeah, look, I live in Florida, okay?
Also, Crafty, where's the bar?
Let's
Um,
see. Well,
Oh
depends
yeah.
what street
The
you're on.
donation bar.
It's true.
Oh yeah, you're right. Where did that go?
I'm
Okay.
your guys' problem now.
Oh, hey there.
Yay!
Hello!
Hi.
So I got 2 cursed fun facts. One is that Scottish red deer eat baby seabirds for iron. And the other one, which I think is neat, is that orca whales will suffocate sharks just for fun.
Yeah, orcas are the
Fun.
apex predators of the ocean.
Yes.
We don't fuck with them.
Just to do it.
That sounds terrifying.
The oppressive sea panda.
Alright.
You know,
God,
have you ever heard of WTF 101?
Okay, Google, set a timer for 2 minutes.
Remember, kids, orcas are dolphins and dolphins are evil.
Have you ever heard of the show WTF 101?
I have not. I have not, no.
Imagine Magic School Bus, except the kids are learning really fucked up shit.
Oh, yes, I have seen that.
Oh, that's good. I like that. That's good. Do both of them at the same time. I do not know how I would do a Russian and a Spanish accent at the same time. I will do the Russian one first. I will do the Spanish one second.
So what you do is you just do a Russian accent, but you have a Spanish guitar playing in the background.
It's
There it is. There we are.
It's true. It's true. Also,
Hey,
I love.
Chaplain, welcome.
Also,
We were
I
just
love,
saying how much we like your design.
It's very cool. I love. By the way, I love watching our poor dear Moonlight discover in real time that multi-twitch exists. Well, during the SMP, she was just tabbing between streams. Well, now you know for season 2. You know you can just have your Batman monitors just up while you watch a bunch of random commentators play Minecraft.
There we go.
I think this will make you happy though, Crafty, because Scavillain gets 2 new things.
Okay, what's it get? Does
what
it get
does my
Moody
boy-
back?
Well, it always had Moody. It's just Showdown randoms don't want to give it to it.
Cringe.
But it gets Super Fang and Grassy Glide.
Okay, Grassy Glide is very good. It needed like some good grass attack action.
I'm here for it getting Super Fang as well. I like Scovillain.
Yep. Also, Meowscarada gets Grassy Glide. It's actually Jover.
Oh no.
It is super Jover.
It is
You
for
get
real,
Grassy
Jover.
Glide, and you get Grassy Glide. Everyone gets Grassy Glide.
What does Grassy
Okay,
Glide do?
Google, set a timer for 2 minutes.
Okay, so
Okay, Google, set a timer for 2 more minutes.
No more 2-minute timers!
Okay.
so
Oh, Spanish, I don't... Okay, Google! Stop!
Google
Oh my
having
goodness.
a fucking fit.
Oh my god! Okay, Google, stop!
Okay, Google, start.
Don't even start. Oh my god. Alright. Discord.
There
Discord
we
is
go.
nice, but it makes everything easier, and like, I don't end up losing my fucking mind.
So, Brooke,
Yeah, this is
to
fair.
answer your, Brooke, to answer your question, so Grassy Glide is a physical grass type move with, I believe it's 80 power, that becomes a priority move when grassy terrain is in play.
Mm.
The reason it got like super big is because Rillaboom could just instantly set that shit up.
Okay, no, it's okay. So it has been nerfed this gen. Its base power has been reduced to 55.
There we go.
I want you to imagine, for just a moment, the mental image of a gorilla. Just a gorilla. The size...
Gorillas!
The size of a truck, just gliding towards you, like a fucking squirrel.
Oh, no,
No, I just like the idea of
it.
it just like remaining motionless, but it's sliding along like a fucking Gary's mod item.
I
Like
don't
the
need to
fucking
imagine it.
Jamiroquai video.
I just need to go to a showdown player, tell them about it, and suddenly you watch them go through flashbacks.
There we go.
I'm bored. What language should I learn?
Esperanto.
Yeah. Like,
Oh,
wait,
meanwhile,
God,
the
why pet the
Dunsparce is being blessed by God.
Oh god, what now? What's he
As,
getting
as
now?
he deserves, truly.
So the Dunsparce gets Scale Shot, Lunge, Dual Wing Beat, and Toxic.
Nice.
I mean, those are a lot of moves. They don't really. Do they really benefit it? Because like it doesn't get stab on any of those.
Yeah, but Scale Shot though.
There we go.
You don't need to get stab on something to benefit from it.
It
Also,
helps.
also by the by, I just saw the like, Sunny being like, "I'm crying." I might learn
What
Polish.
happened?
I might learning Polish secretly to jump scare Lumi thoughts. Do it. But also, Sunny's like, I was about to cry. I was just sending Heaton a bunch of DMs about my commission. Hey, fun fact. I would super rather you do. I would rather. I said this in DMs and it's the truth. If I'm commissioning you for something, if you're like not, if I'm like not clear or the instructions I give you are not enough and you need more information, never ever in a million years be afraid to just DM me and be like, "Hey, bitch, what the fuck does this mean?"
Let's just say when you're done with my commission, horses won't be called horses anymore.
Hey, OP, the fuck does this mean? But like, for real, like, it's, I would rather you communicate that like you don't have enough information or there's more that you need from me, or to be like, is this good? I'm going this direction. I would rather you over communicate than under communicate. Because it'll just be harder on us in the long run if like if you didn't DM me, got it all done, and it's like 2 weeks before and I don't have time to fix the details. So that's always something I'd rather watch. And as someone who works in tech and development, most of the work is going back and forth to make things clear. It's part of the job. Yeah. You spoke of the I haven't even opened the file yet incident. Yeah, fucking...
Crazy.
I hope that both sides of her pillows are warm for the rest of forever.
There we go. Get the little holy sash on there.
I'm mad at you. I am mad at that person, but only enough to wish them mild inconvenience. I'm gonna lose it. What now, James?
Retrace your steps, then you'll find it.
Oh! I can try? Okay.
Hold on, what is he asking for?
He requested a German gift wizard.
Oh no.
No!
I think I can. You know what? I'm gonna give that one. I wouldn't normally indulge that. I'm gonna give that a try. Okay, Google.
Oh
Set a
no.
All I
timer
know
for 2
is-
minutes.
All I know is gift means poison in German.
I get it.
Well, this is the gift wizard. But if we're we can do the German gift wizard. The German gift wizard.
My name is Hansel. Hansel?
There
The
we
German
go.
gift wizard. You mean the jester? A little bit.
Now you just sound like a deranged Mercy.
Listen, maybe.
You look me in the eye and tell me Mercy's not one fucking I need healing away from snapping.
As
Oh, she
someone,
totally is.
as someone whose best friend in the whole world is a Mercy main, I can tell you that is the truth.
Hi, Cece.
I need to get him to stop indulging in self-harm, and by that I mean playing Overwatch.
I am getting nudged by a cat.
Kitty
There's a cream for
cat!
that.
Yep, I am petting the cat. Oh, she giving me love bites.
Oh, baby.
Cece
Oh,
is
also-
very baby.
There.
Also, chat,
So,
I've just set up the. I was going to say just very quick. I've set up the notifications of things like my commissions of like Patreon, etc., etc. Those are all set up. So if they are too frequent and they are annoying, just let me know. I will make them lesser.
so Crafty, this peanut,
Yes.
does he have tis but a scratch?
I don't know, Chaplain. How many scratches do you have?
I mean, his arms are off.
His
None of
arms
you have
are
arms.
off.
It's
This
a
is
flesh
true.
wound.
Green vicinity. Okay, Google. Stop.
Save that.
You know, Heaton, you could say please.
No.
Machines don't get manners.
And this is why you will be first to the robot uprising.
I'm
for
too
one,
busy
welcome
dealing
our
with the
new robot
peanut
overlords.
uprising.
It's true.
There we go. So that's Chaplin done.
I, for one, welcome
Charlie
our new
Chaplin?
robot overlords.
Samesies. Also, I've been meaning to ask you, Fairbanks.
42.
No. Cool though. Not the info I needed, but cool. Are you a robot?
Cyborg.
Cool.
But and there's an image I found yesterday that I'm like, oh my god, next time I see you, I have to show you this.
Mm-hmm.
I have sent it to your DMs.
Let me see.
Good. Hey, Zombie, thank you for buying 10 more packs.
That's so cute.
Can we
I
get
love
to
that.
750 today?
Do the gesture? Okay. I can try. Okay, Google. Set a timer for 2 minutes.
There we go.
I think
Get the
it's-
next one ready. Thank you for playing top percent.
Just be weird in German and randomly sing. I was going to say the gesture is up here, yeah? My headcanon is that Mercy is the kind of person who puts herself over others to a fault. I believe that. Listen,
Oh boy, wow, what a fucking time to play introductions, chat.
Yay!
how good? I'm so glad actually, because that means that you can. It means that the call can introduce themselves to my audience as well.
Exactly. So, let's go down the line. Pikmin, introduce yourself to chat.
Hello, everybody. I am the Great Pikmin CX79 here. I am still not a Pikmin. The Pokemon DLC is laggy itself sometimes, and I've been in Discord hell for the past few seconds.
I'm going to draw you as a Pikmin just because I think it would be funny.
Do it. Alright. Hello, I'm the reviewer. You review it, I review you. And I've currently got some fun storyline stuff going on my show. So, you know, check me out at youtube.com/those dudes with a hat.
Is it a Dr. Crafty video?
No, but a character you designed
And
just got
I don't
introduced.
want it!
Listen. But a character you designed just got introduced onto the show.
Which one was that?
And Jin.
Oh, that's right. You bought them like God knows how fucking long ago.
Ah, I get
Yes. I actually use the characters I buy.
Good.
Storyline for reviewer, get in the cube.
Again, I now have an idea of what I'm going to do for April Fool's next year.
All right, so Realm, how about you introduce yourself?
Howdy doody, everyone. Womboot here.
God,
Hi,
you-
my name's Wonk. This is my birth video.
Hey everybody, I am Realm Wars. I am a PNG tuber who primarily focuses on art, but does other things when I feel like it. And in fact, in a little bit, I'm probably going to duck out of here to do my own kind of stream, because, Crafty, I'm actually going to do something similar to you in a bit.
We're gonna triple stream.
Yeah, I'm not going to triple stream. I figure you don't want too many windows on your thing.
All the windows, nothing but windows.
Yeah,
Oh,
but yeah,
drag.
But yeah, I'm gonna do something similar to what you're doing, except I'm gonna engrave people in stone tablets. In fact, Fairbanks, you're actually gonna be one of them.
Heyo.
What'd I do?
Oh, I'm gonna engrave you on a stone tablet.
Oh.
You're gonna be part of the stones of history.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Your legends will be engraved for people to see for forever.
There we go.
Make sure you don't fuck it up.
Don't fuck it up.
Fuck shit up. Fuck shit up.
Are you fucking it up? It looks like you're fucking it up over there.
Oh no! Oh no! No! Oh no! I didn't want to tell that part of his history. Oh god, no! What have I done?
What have you done?
You fool.
As it is my turn, hello there, my lovely legionnaires. I am Heaton Mitsuru. I'm your friendly Eldritch Abomination VTuber. I'm a variety streamer. I draw, I play games. Next month is my subathon, and currently, Crafty was so gracious to allow me to multi-stream bomb him. Because I wanted.
I mean, you were right. We don't hang out enough because we're all fucking streamers now.
Yeah, I was gonna say just real quick was like. I was like half joking, but like I'm so glad that you let me do this because I miss hanging out with you, man.
It's true. There we go. And Fairbanks, would you like to introduce yourself?
No, but I'll do it anyway.
Not because you
Hi.
asked.
Hi, I'm Fairbanks, formerly known as Hammer the Shark. I stream, I draw things, I play a shit ton of Baldur's Gate as of late, and I make the funny hee-hoo animations of the big stompy ladies.
Who are you romancing? Who are you romancing?
Yes.
Good. That's the right answer.
Ambiguous as hell.
No, it's just correct.
playthrough?
Oh god.
Who is your current favorite?
Karlak.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
He's a golden retriever and an ADHD gremlin.
It's true.
James says, important reminder for Crafty, don't forget the earrings.
Fuck you. They're right there. I've got them on there.
Are you sure?
Fucking
Die.
see?
Can we get a little closer?
Oh, you want to get closer, do you? Look at all them pixels.
Look at it.
Look at it.
Count them. Count the pixels, realm. Reviewer.
Too close. A little too close.
Look at it! Look at it! Look at
And also, Crafty, at this point, I have no idea if that slip-up was intentional or not.
It was actually an accident. I'm fucking stupid.
The joke is starting to seep into his brain cells.
It truly is.
Well, no, the joke started because he made the mistake in the first place.
It keeps coming back then. It's really a math thing.
It's Brooke's turn. Brooke, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Bubbling Brook, your friendly neighborhood Furbolg apothecary. I try to stream, but it's hard when you live in the same house with someone who wants to make that their career. I do my best. Usually games, but if I can figure out how to hook up the laptop to my main computer, I will do the art streams, and then it's over.
We were talking about this just the other day. Brooke's like, I'm not gonna get to stream until November. And I was like, wait, why? And then she looks at me and goes, because our desks are right next to each other and you'll be streaming 2 days. You'll be streaming 2 times a day. And I'm like, damn, you sure right. Also, Snowball and Snowfall, thank you for the $15 donation to Starlight Children's Foundation. We are now at 815 of our $1,200 goal. If you
Did you change the goal on so people can see it?
Yes.
Cool.
The $1,200. So we've been playing Kirby.
Burbo.
Help! I fuck it up every time. Which one?
Return to Dreamland.
We've been playing Return to Dreamland Deluxe. We just beat the main story mode, and tomorrow we'll be going back over the to get all the gears that we missed. But if we get to $1,200, then I will have to beat the True Arena.
There we go. Which, as some of us know, is a walk in the park for an RV day.
It's
Hey,
true,
it's
but
not,
I'm
it's
not
not
RV.
Triple Deluxe, nor is it Robobot, so I think you're good.
But our first sub goal was that we would do another Kirby Monster of the Week one shot, and we're gonna be doing that on the 28th.
Yeah. Ow.
Random Zombie, thank you for the $5 donation. We also, oh my god, I wanted to tell you because it was so cool.
Very quickly, Apple hasn't done their introduction.
Oh yeah, Apple, do yours, and then I'll tell my story.
I'm Apple. I'm a goblin. I haven't streamed in 2 weeks because I've been sick for 2 weeks nonstop.
Aw.
But I will try to stream later today or tomorrow. I hope.
You can do
I
it. I
am
believe in you.
not. I am not defying the sleepyhead allegations. I'm very sick. That's all.
Understandable.
Aw. We hope you get better, dear.
Thank you. Love you.
Yeah, just stop being sick.
Yeah, just check the illness.
No.
Check the bacteria.
Just
no,
stop.
goddamn.
But I'm so happy we had the lovely representative who reached out to me from the Starlight Foundation was in stream yesterday.
Aw, neat.
And,
Oh, that's great.
and so was the CEO.
Oh, dang. Fucking going up in the world.
dang.
So
You doing okay?
Don't
Dude.
fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up.
listen,
Oh shit! I fucked it up.
it's up there as when the Dear Dream Studios people were there during my fucking cooking and
During your
companions-
fucking?
during my cooking companion stream.
There we go. I'll get the other half on that.
Oh god! It looks like they're trying to assemble the ultimate life form.
Maybe they are.
I'll form the head.
I'll form the penis.
The other head.
Nah, that's
I'll form the item.
No, that's not Voltron. That's Tokuja.
Fucking, I need to like. One of my fucking sub goals should be we sit Crafty and Lio in a room and listen to them talk about fucking Toku and mech shit. Because I'll never forget one of the greatest experiences that I had being friends with Lio Convoy was that we were sitting in a Senate call. And, you know, Senate, as terrifying and scary as it is,
Not the Italian Senate, I hope.
no. And Senate being the absolute fucking den of iniquity that everyone believes it to be, we were talking about giant robot shows from the 80s. And Lio, I made a comment in passing about, I think I said something to the effect of, yeah, well, I'm not a big fan of Gundam, something like that. I think it started with that. Oh no, we were talking about Voltron, because it was him explaining, he explained that Voltron, as we know it, was based on a bad translation of some other show. I don't remember exactly the one. I think it's Gokaiger. I'm not sure. But he was explaining it to us, and he said something Super Robo versus something versus another kind of mech show.
Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go.
God damn it.
But it was something like that. And then I went, but what's the difference? And he pauses and he goes, are you sure you want to know? And I said, is it bad? And he goes, no, it's just kind of a lot. And I'm like, then yeah, tell me. And I sat there, no joke, for like 45 minutes listening to the old man be like, this is the difference between Super Robo and like this kind of giant robot show. And I was like, damn. He really did try to tell us that he wasn't autistic. He really tried to convince us, huh? I almost fucking fell for it, but here we are.
I'm pretty sure like 99% of fucking VTubers just are, and we don't know it.
It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all anime characters.
Joke's on you, I'm Disney, bitch.
No fair.
Okay, anime plus
I'm-
cartoon.
Hey, baby doll.
All right, I'll put that tweet out. Hang on.
Oh yeah, I can share this with so so Big Mac. While I pull up, hang on, cursed fun fact for Hellboy Son. Bears can run as fast as horses can.
Yeah, that's true.
But
Yeah.
Bears are fucking semi trucks.
but to
Bears
share,
have no right to be as cute as
So-
they are for how deadly they are.
it's true.
So if bears are like semi trucks, does that mean they can isekai you?
Yes,
It's true.
They can
Oh, God.
isekai you straight to the fucking grave.
But
Get isekai'd into the afterlife.
So on stream a little while ago, our dearest Big Mac, whom those of you who do know him will know is a professional chef, informed us of a man who for some reason chooses to go by Lord of Patriarchy.
Oh god, what a fucking name.
And he's shitty and stupid, but he also told us, and we've been clowning on this man this whole fucking time, because Big Mac said that he believes that cross-contamination is not a real thing.
Oh my Christ.
Cross-contamination isn't like for food preparation.
Yes. That it's not
That's
a real
bullshit.
It's not a real thing. And that it's totally cool and normal for him to smoke tobacco, like cigars and cigarettes. You can totally smoke it around food because we smoke meat.
Oh my fucking
That is not the same.
Yeah, you know, you smoke your beef. Therefore, I can puff my Cubans directly above your ribeye. Die.
Someone get Gordon Ramsay on the horn, please.
Also,
I don't think he wants to know.
Oh,
No, we need Chef Rush for this one.
My favorite bit was Ontario's response, which was, "I'd like to watch this man make like a full cheeseburger with one knife, and then tell me that cross-contamination isn't real."
Hi, local gastronomy dropout. What the fuck? Like, I have to take a whole course of food manipulation on how to disinfect, on how to manipulate, on how to set food so you don't fucking cross-contaminate. And some guy who is an actual chef is saying that it's not real?
It's not real.
It's fake. It was put there by the government.
Can we just officially change the word for cooking to just food manipulation? I like that.
I
Yeah,
manipulate
like, for
food in all
real.
kinds of manners.
You have to gaslight your steak into being tasty.
Gaslight gatekeep girl boss your steak?
No, Gaslight Gatekeep Grill Boss.
Damn.
Also, I just want to say gastronomy. I just like the idea of fucking like studying farts in space.
No one tooth like restaurant.
Ew.
Out of curiosity,
Cooking.
out of curiosity, Apple, that's a very interesting like specificity you chose. Why did you pick that one?
I really liked cooking. I just really liked cooking and I wanted to work in a restaurant. But I dropped out of it twice because the first place where I was studying was really dirty. There was a lot of dust and it triggered my allergic rhinitis. I got allergies. And on the second place, I got bullied because I'm autistic.
Damn.
Thumbs up. Yeah.
That
It
sucks.
is what
That's
it is.
awful.
And pets for Apple.
I'm gonna bully them back.
Yay, thank you.
In
And now
unite.
I'm a VTuber and I draw boobies. Look at the
I
genius.
too am drawing the boobies.
There we
Nice.
go.
What a fucking glow up. I went from getting bullied in culinary school to drawing anime tits for money. Get fucked.
I mean,
That shit got me through college.
You fucking wish you were me.
Keaton, did you hear about Unity? I did hear about Unity, and it's cringe and stupid. I'm glad they're walking it back already.
I knew it. I knew they would walk it back.
Like that was the thing. It was like, guys, if you wanted people to stop using your software, just say so.
There we go. Now I get rid of all the parts I don't need.
Feels weird.
That moment, Unity realized they fucked up.
It's weird.
Oh, hang on a second. I just noticed a thing. Heaton, are you using my shading method that you bullshit me about?
Well, I bullshit you about it for using it for your fucking references, you animal. But I'm using it for I'm using this method for the spooky scary subathon cards because I thought the backlighting would make them look a little more ominous.
Oh, 100% it does.
Spooky, scary.
Also, hi,
subathon.
Aether.
That was the desired meme. Hello, Ava.
Hello, Aether. Welcome.
Hi.
This is a little me.
There we go. Guys,
Yay,
please
cookies.
stop pelting me with shit.
No.
BDSM sub. Oh yeah, his fucking he made something that he called like a tits burger, and we were like, so it has chicken breasts on it, right? And Big Mac's like, no, it's a totally normal burger. I'm like, that sucks. That's fucking stupid.
That's false advertising.
If you're gonna name it something like that, fucking like
Go crazy.
Follow
with it.
through.
Go wild. Go
Yeah.
stupid.
Commit to the bit.
Yeah.
What are you doing, girl?
more like commit to the tit. Am I right? Haha. I'm
Get
so funny.
Look, I don't know if anyone actually like makes one of these things, but I want something like a land, sea, and sky burger. Beef, chicken, and fish in one fucking burger.
If
I
any
feel like
place-
I've heard of that before, actually.
If any place would have it, it would be a restaurant called the Buckhorn Exchange.
What's that?
It is a
Fucking
restaurant
Christ.
in, I believe, one of the Dakotas that sells like ostrich meat. You can get bison and the famous Rocky Mountain oysters.
No, 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 no.
Yes.
I'm not going back to the Rocky Mountain oysters.
Yes.
These fuckers explain to me what those actually are, and it's just
Yeah, they're
such a
bison testicles.
misnomer. That's not an oyster.
It looks like an oyster.
Words mean things.
Do they?
know?
It looks like an oyster, sounds like an oyster, tastes like an oyster.
It's a
No,
fucking
oysters
oyster.
are shells you find in the fucking sea, not in the Rocky Mountains, and certainly not between the legs of a bull.
Well, it's why they're the Rocky Mountain oysters, is because you can't get normal oysters, so you get the ones that are exclusive to the Rocky Mountains.
I
Fuck.
heard it here. Also, I've got to play Do It Again, Tony. Fuck.
Do it.
All right,
Do it
let me
again.
see.
Do it again, Tony.
Do it. Do it.
I don't know why I keep doing this. Why do I keep giving Scotty more cards?
Because
Funny.
Scotty.
Because he's your friend who supports you very much.
Shit,
the
you're right.
I blame the mustache.
It is a pretty powerful mustache.
It is.
It's because of all of the sexual
a
tension.
mustache. If you've only
That
got a
too.
mustache.
We can't forget about the sexual tension.
We can't
That
forget about
too.
the sexual tension.
What do you mean sexual tension?
You know
Clockwork
what we
says
mean.
it's the OTP. Crafty X Scotty X Baffy.
Well, just because that's actually one of fucking Baffy's ideas, you know.
Enemies to lovers is very popular for a reason, Crafty.
It's true.
Truly.
Look, I am I'm an admirer of the fucking purity of rivalry. All right.
Sure.
Sure.
But I guess you would like to make the wife happy every now and then, right?
Yeah, you like the purity of rivalry. So how is our boy's relationship with Trench going?
Hey, baby doll.
Look, shut up. All right.
Yeah.
No.
It
Ethan,
turns
speak
out-
your truth.
It turns out that the Green Detective might like redheads. Who knows?
There we go.
And there's Utanos card.
That's good. The purity of rivalry is fantastic. Just ask Noodles.
But the thing I mean about that is like, I can't stand when characters that like legitimately like have a thing against one another, and then people interpret it completely wrong.
Well, yeah, I think like.
Deku X Bakugo.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Like, I think you can have like what you would consider like an organic rivalry, but like also, listen, twirls hair sometimes.
I know sometimes it's just like when two characters like definitely absolutely do not like each other, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
No, you just don't understand. It's all just sexual tension and blah blah blah.
it's not all sexual tension, but sometimes.
It's my
it is.
favorite example to bring up, and then people immediately say, "No, you're wrong." Is fucking Yugi and Kaiba, and everyone's like, "No, they're fucking."
Thank you.
No, these men are gay.
No, they really.
It's Crafty. It's not Yugi and Kaiba. It's Atem and Kaiba.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point.
Don't you mean
And that
meta?
that shit's gay. Have you not seen Dark Side of Dimensions? Kaiba
I have.
is a raging homosexual for Atem.
Seto Kaiba is a raging homosexual.
Yeah, that man
For
went
his
back in
perfect
time
body,
just to
his
duel
perfectly
him.
coiffed hair. The man.
Like, he's not a homosexual. He's just a really sore loser.
No, he's
No.
he's really sore, all right.
Trebek, I noticed you didn't sit down during the commercial. Did you have a date last night?
Something like that.
Suck on it, Trebek. Suck it long and suck it hard.
Sometimes hate fucking exists. It's true.
There we go. Fucking James in the chat. Forget all the bikini ladies. Give me Blofeld.
What?
Sometimes I don't understand what James says either.
James just
I don't think James
talks.
understands what he says half the time.
It's true. He tried to walk back his piss thing.
You'll never
Yeah,
be able to. You'll never be able to walk it back.
He can't.
I won't let you.
Neither will I, because it's funny.
Because it's
You can't
hilarious.
unpiss your pants.
You can't unpiss these pants, James.
It's called throwing them in the washing machine.
Your
No,
yeah,
that's
but
just mechanically pissing on them.
they'll never be unpissed.
Yes, they will. And you use enough detergent.
You'll have
Stains remain.
Fucking
Then
reviewer, you were just saying like throwing the something in the, and I was like having flashbacks. Like, if they say the fucking harbor one more time,
Throw the piss in the harbor, yes.
You know, for someone who wasn't there, you sure do have a very strong reaction to talking about it.
because you lot won't shut up about it. Like I was there
Because you was there.
every other day. It's Crafty. We're gonna throw all your tea in the harbor.
Where? What people? Show me the people, Crafty.
I literally was in Motley's stream earlier today, and they did the fucking harbor joke too. And I was like, if I had a nickel every time I heard the
You could
fucking
replace all
harbor
the tea you
joke,
threw in the harbor.
I hate it here. Add another nickel to the jar.
If I had a nickel for every time someone made a throwing a tea in the harbor joke, the Americans wouldn't need to pay taxes.
Oh.
That's the wrong layer.
You have to
Where's the layer,
stop.
Kronk?
Wrong
Yeah, I
layer.
can't.
Also, Justin's right. Your pants may be clean, but the internet will remember. I'll remember.
You can get the piss. You can get the piss out of the pants, but you can't get it out of your soul.
I'm reminded of what I think was a weapon in Cyberpunk. Yeah, that was basically just a giant dildo.
I thought you were going to.
It's a very weak weapon. It was like the description was like, hey, this weapon won't kill you, but you'll wish it had.
That's the penetrator from Saints Row. You take their lives
Saints
and their
Row.
dignity.
Okay.
Oh, goodbye.
Scarlet was here for like half a second.
Scarlet was like, you know what? Maybe not today.
But you're Scarlet.
They're just like fucking dildos. I'm outie.
Dildos, wait, I need to mentally prepare for this. Hang on.
Understandable.
By the way, Crafty Heaton, there is a very scary realization that I did think about when I uploaded my video. When Gastrodon gets edited, and I'm like, fuck, how am I gonna top the Wambu montage with the police?
It's possible. I think it can be done.
Yeah, it's like, man, I set a high bar.
Have they confirmed Gastrodon for Unite, or is it just
Not yet. The next one coming in is Blaziken, so I guess Boonslayer's in the game.
I hate Blaziken. I'm gonna be completely real.
I can't believe it. You hate Boonslayer.
What? I don't know what Boonslayer. I only know Lyo Convoy of Lyo Convoy fame.
I think it's funny that like Blaziken has become the Boonslayer Pokemon because the Pokemon that I most strongly associate with Boon is still Hawlucha.
Oh, I also do the same thing. Like I just associate both of them with like I see either one. Oh look, it's Boonslayer.
Speaking of Hawlucha, Realm, you're the Pokemon guy. I need to ask you a question.
Rollicking start.
How the fuck do dual type attacks work? Like flying press? Because isn't it both flying and fighting? Or am I just stupid?
Is it?
It is.
Well, the thing is, attacks are usually only classified under a certain type, but they can sometimes have an effect where they'll basically work like another one.
Oh, like
the steelworker ability, but for moves.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Okay.
like with Score Bunny.
Yeah.
Score Bunny has one?
Mm-hmm. Score Bunny's is it its hidden ability that makes it count as a fighting type? Yeah, Protean makes it count as a fighting type, even though it isn't.
Protean.
Well,
Protean.
Doesn't it be? Isn't it protein?
No,
Well,
it's Protean.
Protean.
Yeah,
Protean Libero is for Score Bunny.
Yeah, well, in the context of Cinderace, the hidden ability is Libero, which is why I named mine Nishinoya. But
Regardless, it's the same. It's the same ability, just renamed differently.
Yeah, just renamed. But Protean like actually is like a real term. It refers to something that's constantly changing.
Huh.
Makes sense for the ability.
Science.
I thought it was pronounced protein because they were absorbing the proteins of this type.
Also,
like a Vampire the Masquerade. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, and also this is actually something rather interesting that was pointed out to me by my buddy Jordan in regards to when Greninja first got it. It is also appropriate that it has the ability because apparently there is a god of the sea known as Proteus.
Oh.
Okay, so going off of this realm, I need to ask you a question. If it has, if you say it's a flying fighting type move, right?
Yeah.
If something is weak to, let's say, flying but resistant to fighting, would it just do neutral damage, or how does that work?
It would just do neutral damage.
Okay. I don't know what I had the thought. I was laying in bed at 5 a.m. this morning, and my thought was, how the fuck do dual type Pokemon moves work? If they're weak to one, but not weak to do this, I'm like, God, I should ask Realm Wars later.
Yeah.
Now we need to get Aaron Tempest in here to do the math behind the move.
So you see.
Oh no. The last time I thought about like a video game math was planar damage from fucking Don't Starve Together. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all.
You ever have to sit down and do math? If you do, then I'm not playing your video game.
I will say though,
Heaton, you ready for more Minecraft math? Did you ever check that out, by the way?
No. I keep starting it and then thinking about doing long division, and then I cry.
Baba, I do want to say this. When they bring Infernape back, it is in fact missing 3 moves from its moveset in order to complete the reference. It needs first. It needs Transform. It needs Fly, and it needs Bone Rush.
I mean, technically, it's
There
a game
we
now.
go.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying it needs those moves in order to complete the reference.
You
Just
want to
become
play
true
Satisfactory
calm.
with me, BB?
Exact
I
one.
do. I like playing Satisfactory.
Oh, we're only 90 packs away from seeing Metal Crafty's nuts and bolts.
God dang it.
Hello?
What was
Hi, Apple.
My point
What
is
a
that's
thing to
bad.
come back
Nuts and
to.
bolts?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you know, like the Banjo-Kazooie
What?
game.
I was
What
gonna
are
say.
you talking about? What did I come back to?
I was gonna say I could just
Dr.
picture.
Caliban.
I could just picture Apple in
my
the
God.
other room and was like, "I heard we were talking about Metal Crafty's balls."
Oh no, not another apple. Ow.
Bonk.
You need to show me how to later tonight when you're done with stream. You need to show me how to set up some stuff.
Yeah, I know it's a little different for VC face when it comes to setting up tits.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll have to look at that.
So,
Show us your
Dr. Caliban.
tits!
first off, hello everyone. Greetings, greetings.
Hello, Caliban.
Hello, dog.
Are you on break at John Capitalism?
I am. It is my lunchtime. In fact, my food has arrived. But I had a question, and I think you are the right. Thank you for the shout or the stinger. What is everyone's thought on the Unity news as VTubers?
I knew they'd walk it back.
Dumb. I think it's dumb and stupid and dumb.
What did they do?
If Unity wanted people to stop using their software, they just should have said so.
And
The story goes is that the guy who runs Unity now, who previously apparently was the president of EA and got ousted because of their bullshit.
Well, that explains that.
It does explain a
Yeah.
lot, yes. He wanted to make it so that developers would have to pay per install of any of their Unity games.
Not
What the absolute fuck?
like not per purchase, which is what Justin was like. Per purchase means one thing. It's still bad, but it's one thing. But like per install, and don't bury the lead, Crafty. If you delete a game and then reinstall it, it counts as a different install.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's
They
not how
did-
that
Fuck
works.
itself.
They did clarify that last scenario. They say, well, no, it won't count, but we know. No, I'm only concerned because VTube Studio is a Unity-based program.
Exactly.
Well, apparently they're walking it back now anyway, so it's fine.
Well,
No,
the-
it seems like this is what they wanted to begin with, so they came. It feels likely that they came out with something outlandish to get us to be okay with this new thing, which we should continue to buck back against because it's dumb and stupid.
I was gonna say,
I'm-
which is still bad.
I'm more concerned. Also, it's very sus that
Excellent timing, thank you.
The douchebag in question sold off a lot of his stock, but right before the announcement.
Ah,
Hmm.
interesting.
I'm sure that's just a coinky dink.
Like this will, if this goes through, it'll affect not only indie devs, but it'll affect publishers for wanting to pick up certain projects. Because if they're through something like Game Pass, that's not being put on the developers. That's being put on the publishers to pick up that slack.
Yeah, I imagine like a bunch of fucking like big wigs contacted them saying, "Yeah, you do this, we're pulling everything out from you."
We're pulling out
And
like your mama should have.
Well,
I know a
Oof.
bunch of people, like a bunch of game dev studio. I forget what the word was. Studios, were coming out and like talk because I know Cult of the Lamb came out and talked about a massive monster. The ones who made them, Landfall talked about it.
Vampire
Like, it's-
Survivor.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like, specifically, I remember the Cult of the Lamb one was just like, well, download the game now because, well, come January 1st, we're taking it off Steam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of news, it's because Caliban's the only other person who will know the meme. So Doctor.
Yes.
Yes.
Dr. Caliban, how do you feel about the news that allegedly we're getting a release date for Bloodlines 2 sometime soon?
I'll believe it when I see it.
I'm
I was
so
gonna say that was the most genuine laugh there.
I'm so glad it's not just me. Literally, Dio sent me the news. They're like, "Oh, they're announcing a date for Bloodlines 2," and Caden was getting excited. And my exact joke was, "Is the release date in the room with us right now?" Fucking.
So when I started streaming, one of the games I declared I would stream was Bloodlines 2 because A,
Oh God.
I live in Seattle and it's set in Seattle. B, it's Vampire the Masquerade, and I have a long and sordid history with the IP because I was one of the founders of the Camarilla.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yes. And then, of course, vampire game. And this is before I became the truly spooky horror host VTuber that I am now. But then the shenanigans began. And you know what I was reminded most of with some of this? Is anyone here familiar with a video game that was scheduled to come out called This Is Vegas?
No.
I can't say I'm familiar.
Probably not, because it's vaporware.
Oh, okay.
It was a game being developed that was very much in the Grand Theft Auto vein, where you were a person in Vegas trying to keep it Sin City and trying to keep corporate influences from making it family friendly. And it involved mechanics for partying, racing, fighting, and gambling.
Okay.
And the studio got sold. I think at least once, maybe twice. Ended up with Warner Brothers, who ended up shelving it because even though a lot of development had been sunk into it, it would need more money, and they decided they didn't want to spend it.
Fair.
Now, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 has also changed studio hands. I just I am not a believer.
No, I'm right there with you, brother. I'll believe it when I see it.
And answer me this: how many Vampire the Masquerade-based games have come out in the meantime, from the original release date announcement to this very day?
I think, to my knowledge, 4?
I wonder how many of those cannibalized mechanics.
I know 2 of them didn't because they're visual novels. I think one of them did.
There we go.
Also, my chat is asking, because we're dual streaming, Heat and Caliban collab when?
I mean, we can work something out.
I will pop into your DMs, good sir. I am doing my Spooky Scary Subathon next month.
Oh, very good. No, for me, it's usually a scheduling issue because, well, I do work in corporate America.
It's true.
And then
you do have that open lab.
Yeah, well, yes, there is the open lab I'm doing. Crafty picked the perfect day.
Mm-hmm.
Sundays, I absolutely can do. And I generally stream on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays.
I stream on Thursdays as well. We should find a day.
We should. Although Crafty and I have done things before where I once we had a collab on this stream on a Thursday, and I just postponed my regular stream to do that because it was a collab I wanted to do. It was the Gathering of Mad Scientists.
I saw that.
Also, Hidden, how did you end up in Rhombus? Who instead of reviewer? It just seems weird.
Don't worry about it.
No,
No,
I'm the one who ended up
reviewer is in the cube. Aren't you, reviewer?
Hang on, let me
can't
fix
believe
that
it. I'm
real
also
quick.
Keaton now.
Caliban,
I
why?
thought I was the Heat and Echo fighter.
Okay, well, I'm
Purpose, it's gone.
Well, I mean, first off, I get mistaken for everyone.
It's true.
There we go.
Also, Crafty, I gotta ask, are you drawing a JoJo character right now?
No, this is younger Crimbo.
I was going,
So young
Yeah,
Crimbo is
but,
JoJo.
That's
finish
not
the
Dio Brando?
It's the sexy Crimbo's the sexy version.
Yeah,
Crimbo's always sexy. What are you talking about?
It's true.
Yeah, but Crafty, you may end up having to adjust the cube again because I'm actually gonna go off and do my own stream.
Ah, god dang it.
Yeah, I let you know ahead of time, okay?
All right, thank you for shouting out Crimbo.
Yeah, but yeah, you guys have fun with your arts. I will try to have fun with mine.
Gotcha. Yeah, this one's been on my to-do for a while, actually, but I didn't have like a full reference of it until recently. So I was just thinking to myself, well, he uses this model like more often than his big model now. So I might as well do this just in case they ever come around. Like I'd rather use my other one, and so I am facilitating that need.
excellent.
Yeah.
We're planning on playing both some spooky games, and on the weekends we're going to be watching some unfiction, so some Marble Hornets, some Mandela Catalog, and talking about the processes and how cool that is, because indie horror rules.
The creepy pastas.
Yeah, listen, maybe. Yes,
I
Sonny.
know.
Screaming for my attention.
By the way, Crafty, you might want to look at the pinned message.
Hang on. What did he fucking do this time? James, I will find you and erase your family bloodline from existence.
I can't see it. What do
Down
you
to
say?
the fucking primordial ooze that spawned the first porter.
He's telling Crafty to don't forget the earrings.
So of late on my stream, I've been doing lately on Mondays I've been doing Starfield because Starfield. Although I've been playing it offline as well, so I always have to catch my audience up on what's happening. But we've been having fun with that. And then on Thursdays I've been showing Mexican horror movies, and by Mexican horror movies I mean Santo movies.
Fuck yeah!
Because they're public domain. You don't get a DMCA for them.
By I just thought of the meme of like my sub goal, my 210 sub goal is that we in the fucking we do a sub only stream where we watch Mondo films.
There you are. Well, once I'm done with Santo, because I'm about almost out of Santo movies, my source for those got me the Aztec Mummy trilogy.
Oh God, I don't know anything about that, but it sounds immaculate.
It's more Mexican horror. It's The Curse of the Aztec Mummy, followed by The Robot versus the Aztec Mummy, and then, of course, because it is Mexico, the Wrestling
El
Women
Santo y las
versus the
momias de
Aztec Mummy.
Guanajuato.
Oh no.
Well, Santo's Aztec Mummy movie was completely unrelated to the trilogy. Said there was no crossover.
There we go. Put the ear on there.
I don't.
That... No, please go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was going to say, because unfortunately I don't speak Spanish, so I don't know what you actually said other than I heard Santo.
Oh, what I said was El Santo and the mummies from Guanajuato.
I don't know that I've heard of that movie particularly.
I didn't know there were Aztec mummies.
Oh, yes.
I have a good, like, feeling for El Santo because my ex-father-in-law really liked his movies. So it's like, I miss Mexico.
Well, Santo did like over 50 films. That's just Santo. And then there were like 3 by his son who picked up the Santo mantle as the son of Santo.
The Santo, if you will.
I was going to say that, damn it.
You, God damn it.
And then, of course, you have Santo's friend and rival, the Blue Demon.
Oh, Blue Demon!
Santo did a few movies with Blue Demon, and then Blue Demon did like 25 movies on his own.
I mean, that's one way of saying the fucking Matt Damon doing the Bourne franchise, but
Listen, I love with all of my heart. Like, horror is one of the few genres in which shit like this can happen. Where
this is something. Oh, please go ahead.
No, I was gonna say where one man can have such a passion for one stupid concept over and over and over again. Action movies are another. It's what I've said before. Like, I fucking deeply with all of my heart love like shitty C-grade action movies is because you can tell that like these are made by dudes who are just like, yeah, I want to make something cool, and then they do, and it's the best.
Just wait till we get Meg 14.
Well, last week was so far the strangest of the Santo movies I watched, and that's saying something.
Okay.
It was Santo versus the Riders of Terror, and it was a Western.
Ooh.
Literally, old-time Western, but there was Santo. With no explanation, just there's Santo in the Old West. Why? Well, apparently it's a family lineage that had been established somewhere else. It's like the Phantom, only in Mexico with a silver mask.
I was gonna say like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but yeah, also.
And the Riders of Terror were escaped lepers.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, escaped lepers. They were the Riders of Terror. Only they turned out to be sympathetic, and the movie ended with Santo announcing there was a cure for leprosy.
Yeah.
It's okay, we got it, boys.
Are you are you, I was gonna say, are you also a fan of Planet Terror?
I mean, a fair amount. I mean, I'm aware of it.
You're not. I love Planet Terror.
I mean, as I said, I'm aware. It's just where one's focus. You have to remember also. In the end,
Doesn't even matter.
I am an old school. I grew up on horror host shows and Saturday morning. My formative years, we did not have this thing you call cable television. And I had to watch syndicated packages.
Oh, I meant the movie.
Oh, no, I'm just...
Yeah,
I'm
the
just
Rodriguez
saying.
movie.
Yeah, no, I am aware. And Rodriguez is brilliant. Do not get me wrong. Planet Terror, I mean, that was a good one.
Planet Terror.
I'll be honest, Death Proof left me a little cold.
Hmm.
And that makes me sad, but it did. But it was redeemed. But he redeemed himself with Machete.
For those of you who've never seen Planet Terror's so fucking funny. There's that fucking missing reel scene is one of my favorites in anything he's made.
Mhm.
I love it's. So for those of you who are not familiar with the olden days of the exploitation film, aka the thing that Robert Rodriguez really likes to parody, in the theaters where they would show those, it was common for sex scenes to get either completely destroyed or stolen by the projectionists, because either the projectionists would sit on the off hours and just watch them until the fucking film degraded.
Oh no.
Or they would cut the sequences out physically and then steal them so that way they could watch them because they were usually pornographic, right? So there's a scene.
This is why we can't have nice things.
So there's a fucking scene in Planet Terror where it's a zombie movie, allegedly, and so the main girl is about to have sex with her boyfriend, and they're sitting in the back room. So they're sitting in the back room of this barbecue joint, and they're about to do it. They're about to have sex, and the film degrades, burns out, and then there's a missing reel sequence to be this section of the movie is gone, and then there's a fucking hard cut. The building is on fire. There's 10 more people there. The sheriff has been shot and is dying.
It's like that one fucking gif where the guy goes to get the pizza and when he comes back everything's on fire.
It's like, what the heck happened here?
I also love that apparently we find out the main love interest is this lovely Latino man who we find out is he goes by the title of El Rey, and we don't know what the fuck that means. We don't know what it for the whole movie. You never find out, because you find out during that missing reel sequence.
Oh no.
Oh.
So they're so the sheriff is I misjudged you. I thought that you were always going to be El Rey, but you've changed. And he's like, I have. Those days are behind me now. And I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I fucking love this movie. It's so goofy. Quentin Tarantino's dick falls off. It's so good.
I mean,
Crafty. Reviewers escaped the cube.
We can't
You
have that.
fucking narcs! All of you!
I mean, in fairness, Pikmin also deserves to be in there, but you know what? We got to give the people what they want.
that, and we have to keep the balance of the multiverse reviewer, and it does require you being in Rhombus.
Yeah.
Does
You
it?
fool! You've messed with the natural,
natural order!
Yeah.
Now,
Why is that not a sound redeem?
as a-
Reviewer, get your ass back in that cube, you fucking
Now-
cheating ass, bitch ass, motherfucker ass cat boy.
I have to state, because as a fan of what was considered grindhouse, particularly I have seen a fair amount of giallo, which are
Oh,
always
fucking
interesting.
Christ.
I cannot do it!
Aww.
Well, time for my stream to lag like a bitch.
There's
Like
something
the
so
pizza.
funny about
Oh, but
yes,
Like the creature, much like the tail mask.
Crafty stream covered in Balan Wonderland characters while fucking
no. Here's the Crafty, here's the thing. Not only
Giallo movies.
not only are you getting all these characters, it's making your stream run like Balan Wonderworld.
You know what? On point.
So yes, Giallo.
Dr. Caligan, I have a question for you.
Proceed.
Okay, so you maybe this probably happened to your parents or your grandparents. I don't know. You know how in 1938 there was the radio drama of War of the Worlds, and a lot of people believed it, and a lot of people went apeshit because of it.
Correct.
My
Correct.
grandma, she believed it, and my mother told me the story of how people like went to like people died because of this. What do you think has been the scariest moment of fictional history that has affected people in real life ever since this?
Ghost Watch.
What was that?
So Ghost Watch was a BBC Halloween special.
Oh, I think I remember this.
I remember
I've
that.
heard of
yes,
this.
I watched a documentary about this. Yeah.
And it was actually kind of brilliant, but it fell to the same curse that affected reviewer. Changing your name is not going to get you out of Rhombus.
It
God
did.
damn it, reviewer.
It did for a while.
I'm in the cube.
To be fair, that's why I said something about him being a cheating ass bitch cat boy.
I
Hi,
mean, you're
Deb.
not.
Hi, Faye.
You're not.
Hello.
So
Hello
Ghost Watch.
there.
You were talking my special interest, so I had to come say hi.
Now, here's the thing. I'm trying to remember the year off the top of my head. I have actually reviewed Ghost Watch twice. Once on a website, and then once on a review series I did on
No,
YouTube.
we're
with
not
a
doing
friend.
introductions again.
A review? You've done a review, you say?
I have. The Video Nasty
Interesting.
Project. Ghost Watch was, hang on, I'm looking it up right now. I just want to get the year right because it's actually important.
I'm just gonna say right here, hello, I'm the reviewer.
Yeah.
We have to do the thing, and then I can continue my story, Crafty. It's the thing happened. You have to.
No, we've already done it once today, and there's far too many people here to go
All
down
right,
that
fair
road
enough.
again.
What about only the people that weren't here when it happened before?
Well, let's go through the story first, and then I'll have
All right.
the new fellas
So,
introduce themselves.
1992 was the year, Halloween 1992. And
I
the
was
premise of
four.
Ghost Watch was a BBC film crew was going to do a live investigation of a haunting, and that it was going to be broadcast live, and people could do call-ins, and they were going to have experts. And they went so far as to have Michael Parkinson, who was an actual BBC newscaster, as the host.
Yep.
And the people in field were actual BBC presenters, such as Sarah Green, Craig Charles from Red Dwarf, and I believe Sarah's husband, who I can't remember. But anyway, the point is, it was, imagine if you were in America and there was this show and it was being presented as a live broadcast hosted by Anderson Cooper with well-known CNN reporters in the field. So it seemed real. Now, they did open the show with a title credit that showed it was fictional. But a sporting event ran over, so many people came to the show late.
Oh no!
And again, you have actual news broadcasters, and as a piece of horror fiction, it's actually well written and well presented, because the ghost, they took advantage of limitations of cameras in that era, and the director of photography would have the ghost stand outside of the proper focus range of the camera.
So you could just barely see it.
Right. And it was they based the story off the Enfield poltergeist hoax. But the point was, the end rub was that they had accidentally created a super seance, and the ghost was free to enter the house of anyone who had watched the program. And a child, a young man who was mentally impaired, saw it, believed it, and committed suicide.
Oh, unfortunate.
Oh no.
Very.
As I say, I have seen this program. I have reviewed it twice. It is quite good, but it is always going to. BBC has never rebroadcast it due to the controversy.
Understandable. Have a good day.
I think a solid second, as you think of it as well now, for similar reasons, is Slender Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because I wanna talk for a prolonged period of time. I might make a video, like a scripted video talking about Marble Hornets, because Marble Hornets is so fucking amazing.
Well,
But,
but
like-
then you really should go back to the origins of Slender Man. Prior to Marble Hornets, of course, and Victor Surge.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Mhm.
But like, Marble
There
Hornets is some of my favorite shit in the world. It's so beautifully constructed and well put together. And one of my favorite pieces of anecdote, just a quick anecdote that I just love to mention, is at a convention after it was over, they interviewed the team and they asked them what became of the camera. And they started
Interesting
laughing.
question.
They started laughing, and the guy who played Alex told them, "It doesn't work anymore. It's dead. The camera died." And he said, "But the camera died immediately after they filmed that last shot of Tim turning it around to film that road sign. Immediately after they hit stop on that shot, the camera never turned back on." So the last shot of the entire series, the camera died and never came back.
Interesting.
And they said they think about that all the time. But
Look at that.
but for those of you who were unaware of the poor unfortunate girl,
Yeah.
two poor mentally ill girls were
I heard about that.
yeah, they
Yeah, I've
believed
lived
that
through that.
they believed that Slender Man was real, and I don't think she died though, did she?
No,
No, she
she
survived.
managed
No.
to survive.
No,
She
no.
managed to bring herself to the side of the road, and I think she was found by cyclers.
Yeah, and she testified at their trial.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was gonna say, I
But-
think that the silver lining is that she survived, but they tried
Yeah.
to stab a classmate to death.
As a sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
To appease Slender Man.
Yep.
Yep.
But it's one of those things, right? That those things are horrible and tragic. It is fascinating to think about, though, as a testament to how real you can make something when you put it together so well. But it's terrible that these things have to result of creativity like that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Or I guess not have to, it's just terrible that these things do happen.
There we go.
It's the risk of good art, really.
It's true.
Yeah.
So he in
you
the
can
Mandela
have-
catalog's real, right?
Welcome to. You know what? I'm so
Oh,
glad
God.
someone.
Oh, God.
No, you know what? I'm so glad someone agrees with me. Because everyone, listen, in a beautiful era that we have created of thousands of beautiful pieces of unfiction, why the Mandela catalog got so lame?
I know.
It
I-
started out so good, and Alex made it so lame.
I was
Back
gonna say.
rooms.
Ah, yes, the funny rock PNG is after you.
Gotta
Well,
I don't want to talk about the back rooms.
shall those of us that were here last time fulfill our obligations?
I see you may indeed introduce yourselves.
Who's gonna go first?
You go first. You started it. You
Fuck.
spoke.
Fuck you. Fair enough. Look alive, Starshines. My name is Aether, and I'm your fallen star variety VTuber. I do art, and I play game, and I annoy Crafty on a semi-daily basis.
And now
and if
you are
you think-
eating your own hubris.
Yeah, I am. If you think I'm funny and cool and neat, you should come by my re-debut on the 30th. That'd be pretty swell. And poggers, thank you.
It would be pretty peggers. Wait.
Io?
We don't need to know about what you and Baffy do in the bedroom.
Hey, shut up.
I'd buy that.
But
for
notice how he didn't disagree.
Our wife.
Shut up.
Exactly.
Our wife.
Our wife.
Then I believe
I'd
it
buy
would
that
be,
tape. I mean, what?
next down the order. I
Alright.
believe it would be Caliban.
All right. Greetings, my marvelous minions. It is I, Dr. Vincent Vladimir Caliban, MD, PhD, MAD.
Damn, you're gonna
Does
let
he
him
talk
upstage
about
you?
that?
You're gonna let him
Huh?
upstage you like that?
Damn.
I
Does it
don't
get
have a
tiring?
soundboard yet.
Does it get tiring carrying that organ with you everywhere you go?
No, I have a deal
I
with the
assume it's on wheels.
No, I have a deal with the ethereal orchestra.
Fuck
That
yeah.
is
That's true.
Oh.
Here,
Look,
I thought
he
you were
pays
just
good-
ripped.
Listen, he pays good money. What can I say?
No, the ethereal, not the ethereal.
Shut the fuck up, Crafty. Let me have my moment.
Then would be Cookie, I believe.
Glub.
Oh, hello everyone. I am Gubla Goblin, your friendly neighborhood cookie mensa. I turn VTubers and OCs into cookies. I'm a bit of a variety streamer, a bit of a dungeon master, and a bit of a voice actor.
Nice.
Oh.
Wait a minute. What about your other friend? Does he ever get an introduction?
Oh, he sometimes does, but there's no peanut of that yet.
You know what? That's the thing I
Yeah.
should add to my list then. It's
Yeah.
just the other one, but with the eyes different.
Literally black scleras, blood red, orange eyes, done.
And
That would
we
be real
take
fast
the
edit, now
color
that I think about
slider
it.
and shift it to the left.
And
I
there,
believe
now
that-
you know they're evil.
Ah, yes, because the eye change makes it obvious.
It does. I mean, look at me. Mine are green all the time. Green. Every villain is green.
Every villain
But not
is
every
lime.
green is
Disney.
villain.
It's lime, thank you. It's every villain is lime.
It's lemons.
Otherwise known as evil.
Damn.
Well, I know, but lime green.
Lemons.
I have not.
Motley,
I have not a touch of green
Yes.
on me intentionally.
I believe it's your turn.
Ah, yes. Greetings and salutations, my darlings. I am Motley Faye, your beloved eldritch seamstress. I design and sew, and I watch spooky content every now and again. Come visit me, won't you?
How is it I, the person who is like famously like squeamish around horror, know like 5 fucking friends of mine that are all horror themed?
We like
Next question.
silly, man.
Oh no.
Riz.
They know you're an easy victim.
Fuck, you're right.
Well, you're
Crash.
just so easily to carry away, and
I love the idea of the bit from Ed, Ed and Eddie where Crafty, don't go into that spooky house. Okay. And then
No, that's my wife. I always say that me and my wife are Velma and Shaggy because she's like, oh, what's that spooky house? Knowing it's gonna scare her. And I'm like, zoinks, honey, we should probably just go to McDonald's, please.
Wait, if you guys are Shaggy and Velma, does that mean you left your wife for a dog?
No, absolutely not.
wait, does that mean in order to capture you both, I simply need to build a haunted McDonald's?
Shit.
She's fucking
Everybody.
got you.
Oh God.
Damn it. The one thing I
Everyone.
can't get away from.
I cracked the code, everybody.
I know that's how you get Justin, is you build a haunted McDonald's.
Justin, I know you're in Heaton's chat. How do you feel about this?
Just like, listen.
Listen.
No, it's a haunted watch store.
He says yes, but I'll survive.
Crafty, I did see a video yesterday for this year's Halloween Horror Nights tribute store.
I was just there the other day, actually. It's amazing. They've got this like Lovecraftian film noir thing going on right now.
I'm
Well, it's
so
like an-
sad I can't
it's-
go.
Like an EC comic come to life.
I know. I took some pictures of it. Like, it's all so simple. Like, if you were a theater kid going in there, you'd be like, "Oh, I would have done this in shows."
Crafty?
Yes.
Hang on.
Yes.
Where's my fucking button?
Which button?
Oh no.
Crafty?
I'm sorry,
Yes.
what kind of button?
Would you show me the pictures? And if I sent you some money, will you get some for me?
No, it wasn't even like items or anything. It was their set design.
Can you send me the pictures? I want to see.
I'll get them off my phone in a little bit. Yeah,
Uh,
because that's why I took them on.
To be fair, if you go look at the YouTube series Ordinary Adventures, they did a video walkthrough of it yesterday.
Yay! That's
how I learned about it.
Wait, I still need to do my introductions.
Anyways,
Hey,
Master TP10 over here.
Oh God.
Oh, man.
What an
You're
introduction.
still
Wonderful
dying.
introduction.
You poor baby. He's dying.
Okay, we're good.
No dying, that's illegal.
That's Master TP10.
Brother,
Follow him on
dying
Twitter or
is gay.
YouTube or whatever.
Oh, I've got such a funny story about that after TP's done.
Time is gay.
Oh, I was gonna say, fucking. In that case, did you know in my home country, I think it was during the bird flu epidemic, they tried to enforce a law to stop people dying.
What?
What?
That's not how that works.
I'm sorry?
Yeah,
shit.
because
I can't take
that
my
is
last
the
breath. It's
most
illegal.
I'm sorry, that is the most British thing I've ever heard. Do you have your Doyen license?
Because apparently
Why
it was
your
because
Doyen license?
You got a license for me, that corpse.
Bring out your dead!
it's apparently it was because the funeral homes were filling up too fast or something. So they were trying to like tell people like, do not die, refuse to die until we have got enough room.
Simply
and then newspapers like days later was like first law broken.
Dr. Crafty, I gave you a direct order to stay alive.
Okay.
Parliament sitting there like, we told them to do one thing.
You would think that people would be on board for not dying.
I need a bit of like, because there's all a bit of like Patrick Star with all the different licenses. I need a meme of that, but it's Crafty with a dying license, like license to die.
A license to die.
License to die.
Don't you have a hospital? No, because we don't die there.
It's just fucking a case of like, see, don't you mean
Graveyard's
a
closed,
license
mate.
to kill? No, a license to die.
Yes, a license to kill gives you a 00 number. A license to die gives you a
flat line.
I was going to say it gives you deuces, like double twos.
Oh my god! I just you get a license for being a corpse. What's your Doyen license?
Oi, oi.
Hey,
What's
you got a
with this
license
coffin
for that?
then?
You'll never take me dead.
You'll never take me dead!
Just a video of two Bobby just beating the shit out of a cadaver with their clubs.
Wait, isn't this count? And one of them looks to the other, is like, isn't this counterproductive?
I just like Larry the
We're
Lobster
making
dressed in a
more
police
dead.
uniform, just like breathe, darn you!
You punched a guy back to life.
No, hang on a second.
No,
Cops
don't get the
wouldn't know what
police
to
medic.
do.
We
They
must
don't know
beat this
how
man to
to
death.
keep him alive.
Beat this man to health.
Beat this man
Beat him to hell.
I was
Isn't there an Overwatch character that does that?
Yes.
Punch to health? No,
I was
So
picturing.
that's the way of
First-
Mercy Monk.
Yeah, that's the way. Yeah, Brig is more hammer to health. Thank you.
I was gonna say I'm
As a
picturing
Brig
like,
main.
I'm picturing like a pair of English bobbies running around with a fucking defibrillator and just all right, now that you're alive, pay your fines.
There
Alright, welcome back to the world of living. Here's your ticket.
Make sure you pay your proper taxes.
That'll be 50 quid.
Alright, go and save the king.
I haven't heard quid in so long.
You sounded
I consume
nostalgic
too
for
much
it.
British. I consume British related media. I've started saying quid and I hate it.
Oh dear, you've been colonized.
No.
Yes, I too watch
still-
Catechus.
Even I have known my dear love Baffy for like nearly 20 years now, and even now I'll say a thing and she'll be like, "What the fuck does that mean? You have never said that in my presence."
I was gonna say,
It's a bit Walwazic, isn't it?
can I tell them the story about what I DM'd you about a translation?
Yes.
Oh no.
There's a fucking meme. It's of what I presume is a lady drinking a Calypso
Lucasade.
it's a fucking Calypso lemonade. And I
Oh
said,
man,
and
is
I
it
said
the one that tastes like blood?
no, and
Oh.
but I sent it to him and I'm like, Crafty, what the fuck
how it's minging?
Yeah, I was like, Crafty, what the fuck does minging mean? And he pauses and he sighed and he went, I haven't heard that word in so long. And I was like,
I haven't heard that
I'm
name
like-
in years.
I'm like, do you remember what it means? And his answer was, as per most British slang, the least helpful ever, because he was like, it can either mean that it's really good or that it's really bad.
No, I said it was really bad, but it also is like a commonly used thing for like the appearance of women.
Absolutely.
What?
Yeah, like if you want to
Yeah.
say a
That
woman
just
is
raises
hideous.
further questions.
Yeah, like to paraphrase my younger brother, who was very hip with the British slang, he would say, "Oh yeah, fucking Janine, she's right minging."
He's
See, so there's
Okay,
minging, and
so
then there's
crap-
right
So it's a
minging.
context thing.
Those
Crafty.
the sure
Crafty.
words, right?
Crafty, I
Yeah.
have a game
Say
show
words.
idea.
There
Crafty,
we
I
go.
have a game show idea.
Oh, no.
Guess the British
is it Jeopardy?
slang.
Is it Jeopardy with British words?
slang. It's guess the Crafty has 2 real British slang and 1 made up British slang, or vice versa. And we
Alright,
have to
we're gonna-
figure out which one is the odd one out. And
No.
it's just like 4 of us like sitting there like, what the fuck?
All right,
you
we're gonna
don't-
need
Is
Dr.
it
Crafty, we're gonna
real
need Chad
British?
Eckers, and we're gonna need Gavin Free.
No, you know what I think is funnier? Hear me out.
Huh.
I'm gonna take yours and I'm gonna add on to it. I don't think it should be these are 2 real ones and 1 fake one. You have to guess which one is fake. I think it should be that he provides us a British slang term and you have to guess whether it's positive or negative.
That would be funny.
All right, here's one: the dog's bollocks.
That's good. I know
Positive.
that one. That one's positive.
That one
one's
is
good.
good. Yes.
Yeah,
Although
dog's bollocks
never
is
say
good,
that
dog's
about
dinner is bad.
Yeah, the dog's bollocks. Just be aware. Don't ever say that in a Chinese restaurant in England.
Uh-oh.
This Chinese takeaway is the dog's bollocks. Suddenly they'll all turn their heads at you.
Yeah, you know what?
Oh, I so there's a small veterinary office pretty near me, in the same strip as a Chinese restaurant and a Chinese buffet.
Oh,
no.
It is literally right next door to a Chinese restaurant.
Oh, I have an accent redeem.
Oh
Which one?
dear.
Yep. Now I'm curious as to which one was there first.
You know what?
I
Just
can-
snap a photo, add it on Twitter. 5,000 likes.
Hang on, let's take a look at the pictures of the owners. Sweeney Todd and Mrs. Lovett.
Hey.
Oh man.
Would you like to have a cat, sir?
Me.
Fairbanks, thank you for also saying Gavin Free, because that's where my favorite idea is from. I love that bit. You're the one that said Gavin, right? Or was it somebody else? I can't tell voices apart, and I feel
Yeah,
so
I love
bad
it.
about
I
it.
love the slow mo guys.
Or was
Hey there, do you
was that
recognize this
Goblin?
voice?
No.
I can't tell voices apart.
Do you recognize this voice?
Me.
I guess
I can't hear
just
you
me
review
and
it, it's too
Fairbanks just
dark.
gotta do the fusion dance or something.
Oh, fair enough.
I recognize Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, no.
But Gavin did do that on Achievement Hunters.
Oh
He
yeah,
had the
that's
fake
way
British slang
past
show.
cool.
And God,
I-
that was funny.
I think the funniest thing I ever see him do is like when is it Google or Gavin?
Yeah, that was good. I also remember the bit where Jeremy axe kicked his desk in half, and that was
Yes.
yeah. Gavin, they were like, Jeremy's like, oh yeah, no, there's no way I'll go through the desk, and it cuts in half. His Xbox starts deleting shit, and everybody's
just-
like, what did you expect? He's like,
I just
don't
love
know."
the look of resignation that Michael gave. Just like, well, you knew that was gonna fucking happen.
I just
Just
love, what
oh
did you
dear, oh
expect?
dear.
I don't know.
Not
What a-
fucking this.
You axe kicked a
touch
desk
it!
that was
do
already
it.
structurally unsound.
Me.
Yep, Kevin had his like full weight on it.
You know what that reminds me of oddly?
Oh no.
The episode of Father Ted where Dougal went to perform a funeral, and we just see the aftermath.
Oh god, what happened again? I can't remember. It's been so long.
There was an explosion and the hearse was in the grave.
Oh god.
What?
There we are.
All right, I gotta pop off. I
Crazy.
need to feed my flesh suit.
I'm gonna just real quick so I can give you your cursed fun fact. This is a very big call. Honeybees boil hornets to death.
Oh, Molly,
Here's
so
a
much.
bean.
Yeah, Heaton, if you need like cosplay tips or ideas, fucking go to Motley.
I'm gonna work on it.
Because they are in fact professional seamstress.
I'm gonna try and sew my first like full cosplay very soon. I'm gonna do it for
Yay.
stream.
Hey, let's go.
Go get the eyes on here.
Molly and Heaton's chat. Sorry, in the Crafty's chat. Heaton is welcome to hit me up whenever.
Thank you, Motley. I will need the assistance. I'm very bad.
No. Get the eyes.
Well, I'm bad because I'm new. I've only sewed.
By the way,
like,
Crafty,
2
did you
garments
remember the
before.
earrings?
Shut up.
Yes, help me cosplay Gob IRL, please.
You did forget part of the forehead, Crafty.
No, shut up.
I'm looking at it.
Wait a minute.
Quick, zoom and enhance.
Computer, enhance.
The goal is to cosplay. I'm gonna cosplay Sanji's stealth black outfit, but I'm gonna turn it into a magical girl outfit.
Oh my god, yes.
That's based. Computer enhance. It's just more pixels. Well, yeah, we can't make more pixels where there are no more pixels. I don't know what you expected.
Yeah, great. That's just my entire fucking Office Depot experience right
See,
there, is explaining
that-
that shit to people.
Now you've got me thinking of Sanji as magical girl, and their weakness would be, well, somebody attacking them with oregano.
I don't listen. That's not a fucking like manga or anime thing. But I love the headcanon now that Sanji hates oregano. Is it oregano that has the gene that people think it tastes like soap?
No, that's cilantro.
That's cilantro. Look, all I know is that the original One Piece creator was heavily involved in the live action series, so anything that happens there is its own approved canon.
That's what Oda said.
Yeah.
Oda said this is thus it shall be. Plus, let's face it, that show, whoever the casting director is, deserves a raise.
It's so fucking
on point.
My favorite bit of all time, the moment that we knew we were in good hands, was when we watched like 2 interviews with Iñaki Godoy, and we're like, oh, that's him. That's Luffy. Look at him. Look at our boy.
Yeah, he just is Luffy.
He just is.
Fucking.
He is, therefore he shall be.
I love in his interview with Oda, he was like, he's like, what made you pick me? And Oda was like, oh, I met you. He was like, I had a conversation with you, and I was like, that's it, that's our Joy Boy, that's him.
It made me laugh. That's it. That's you.
That's all he had to.
Seriously, what do you see in that guy?
That was it. He said, you made me laugh, and that was perfect. That was it. That was the moment I knew. And he said something to the effect of like, I'm so glad that you were born so that you could be Luffy.
Aww.
Fucking Oda Sensei is the best. He's so sweet.
There are certain actors where they get cast in roles and it's like, well, you were born for that. Like, Alan Richardson is Jack Reacher.
Mm-hmm. Fucking.
It was just meant to be.
But like,
I will say sometimes you get those like directorial things from like the creator, and it's just so weird. Like, for example, did you know that David, as in Metal Gear Solid David, his like younger self was supposed to look like Christopher Walken?
Mm-hmm. Kojima's wild.
And I'm looking at like the 3D models we have now, and like that is not Walken.
Fucking speaking of actors and their characters, I would like to talk about David Hayter for a moment, because David Hayter's the fucking best. So a while back, during the like right after the Tumblr Sexy Man polls, right? Tumblr did a poll of best MLM ships. And fucking David Hayter is on Twitter campaigning for Oda Snake to win. He's like, we have to do it. We have to get our boys. And I'm like, I'm so glad that David Hayter is also of the opinion that Snake's relationship with Otacon is not straight.
Hey, fellas, is it gay to like raise a child together?
No, it's hey fellas, is it gay for you to raise a child with another man while you live in his home and the two of you are seen as so close that this child registers her as both of you as her fathers. Yeah, it's a little gay. Cool. I'm glad that we can agree that Snake and Otacon are gay. What do you think about Oda taking inspiration from Joshua Hurstein's Jinbei Jolly Roger for the official one? I've heard about that. I love that. I think that's great.
I have to talk about the other biggest man-loving man shipper. One, Steve Blum.
Fuck yeah, Steve Bloom!
Yeah.
So, I'm sure Steve Bloom doesn't need any introductions. Spike Spiegel. I care more about him as one
Gareth
Gallus
Aurelius.
Aurelius from Star Wars Rebels.
Right there.
Or Starscream.
I know what I said. Anyway, the point is, he has gone on record and has been like, I guess for context, during Rebels, his character beefs with an Imperial named Callus, and he, and it's like, oh, this is like, oh, Callus is an asshole. Oh, he claims to do the order that killed most of his people. Actually, didn't he? We find out later he got his ass beat, but the guy that beat his ass didn't kill him. And then they had an episode where they were in forced proximity, had to work together. The shit's gay, dog. And so
The shit's pretty fucking gay.
The show ends with we see Zeb took Callus to the secret planet where the rest of his people were because they thought they had wiped them all out in a genocide, as you do. And you don't.
Why's everyone looking at me?
You don't take someone who wanted to take credit for your people's genocide to the planet where they are unless you're married. And Steve Bloom is a big Callus. I would say he's probably the biggest Callus Zeb shipper.
You know, when my mom was giving me
They're
advice as a youngin, they did say, you know, marriage before genocide.
It's so it's so fucking funny that Steve Bloom repeatedly in interviews just talks like it's canon.
Do you want to know what my funniest Steve Bloom story has ever been? The moment he went out for like a voice acting gig, and he didn't realize it was a hentai until he got into the booth and started recording lines.
Oh no.
That's
So,
really
director,
funny,
about this
actually.
line, cluck like a chicken.
For the record, he was supposed to play a tentacle monster.
Fuck yeah!
Hilarious.
Can you imagine?
All right, but only if he used Starscream's voice.
Oh no!
I mean, Steve Bloom is infamous for monster voices over anything else, so I imagine things would get really dicey.
Steve Bloom supports impreg Callus Zeb. Like at
What?
on record, he has gone saying like they could be Zeb could be pregnant right now for all we know.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I've gotta go. I can't stick
gotta
around
go.
and hear the rest of this story.
He's talking about
You sit your butt in that chair and listen.
He talks about how he imagines them on Lyrasan and they have a garden.
I like one of my fucking personal favorites as well. Oh god damn it. Was when we saw him in Zeb in Mandalorian, right? Yeah. Mandalorian.
Yes,
Was
you
it
did.
Mandalorian or?
Yeah, it's Mandalorian, where he's just hanging out at the bar, and this was before I had watched Rebels, so I had no fucking idea. So I was just sitting there, and this big old...
Actually, you're right. It wasn't Mandalorian. It was Boba Fett, but it was a scene with Din Djarin.
Oh yeah. And
Zeb made a cameo in Mando season 3.
Yeah. Cause cause he's talking to Carson. He's talking to the cool Asian pilot. And he just turns around and I'm like, oh, cool alien. And Brooke and Justin are fucking screaming in my ear. And I'm like, I don't know who this is.
God,
Now you do.
That is very similar to my experience when you guys like exposed me to fucking what was it?
Oh, the Bad Batch!
Yeah, like, hey, Crafty, we're gonna make you watch something Star Wars while we're here, and then it was that particular episode. It's just like, what the fuck? I feel like I've missed a lot of crucial information.
Who the fuck is Echo?
What?
It was so fucking funny. 'Cause it was
Who's that guy and why is he everywhere?
It was the worst timing known to man because it was the episode of Bad Batch when Echo right after Echo leaves.
And everyone is like, no, Echo's gone. I can't believe he's gone. I wish he'd come back. And I was like, ooh.
Who the fuck is Echo?
My favorite boy. My favorite clone.
My favorite's Hunter, to the surprise of no one who knows me.
Absolutely not. Even I was looking, it's like, that's Heaton's favorite, isn't it? Damn, how did you know?
Damn, how could you?
Got to see.
How could you possibly have
see
told?
the autism episode?
It's true. Simultaneously, the best and the worst episode for us to show crafting. Because the moment that Tech straight up like was like, basically said, "I have autism," Brooke and I were like, our boy, representation!
Man, I'm so glad I got to see this reveal that's been, like, long in the making.
God, I wish.
I mean, from the second Tech opens his mouth, you know, oh, this man is autistic. But it's nice to have it be more properly acknowledged in a text.
I need to go. I'm being pinged. I need to get back to work. So I'm going to head out. Thank you all for a lovely lunch break. And until we meet again, have a good fright.
Bye, Calaban.
Who the hell was that guy?
I need to get a fucking soundboard.
I can't believe you're letting him show you up like this.
Look, I have mad respect for the dude, all right?
So we know who the real supervillain is around here.
Me.
I fucking...
Okay, maybe not me.
I simultaneously love Star Wars and I hate Star Wars. Star Wars
fucking...
Just like every other Star Wars fan.
Star Wars is great. I fucking hate Star Wars.
For the same reasons, reviewer.
I'm just saying.
Man, I fucking hate Star Wars.
Star Wars is amazing because it feels so lived in. It feels so real. It has all of these cute, cool creature alien designs. Do we know anything about them? No.
And you will like it.
Yeah, does Star Wars not have, like, a fucking Fantastic Beasts equivalent?
No, I wish it did.
No, but we deserve one.
I'll never get over the peak of my Star Wars introduction, my Star Wars indoctrination, was after we had finished Rebels, because Ahsoka was coming out. And we finished Rebels.
I'm proud of her.
I am too. And fucking... I looked at Justin and I said, well, I have a question, and I think I know what the answer's gonna be, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. And he goes, go for it. And I said, do we know where Ezra went with Thrawn? And he slammed his hands on the table and went, you're gonna find out in September, I guess, you lucky bitch! We've only been waiting since 2014! And I'm like, okay, cool.
Just, okay.
Okay.
I also... I love being introduced to concepts like the father and the father, this daughter, and the brother, and then I'll look at Brooke and Justin and be like...
And the father again.
And we'll be like, do we know anything about the mother? And then they'll look at me and go, that's everything that we've ever known about them. And I'm like, oh, cool. Great. I'm glad that we introduced to these cosmic entities that exist beyond time and space as manifestations of the Force, but, like, we don't know fucking anything about them other than the shit in the cartoons. Thanks, I guess.
But who's the mother?
We don't know.
But who was Phone?
Who
I thought who was on first?
Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third.
It do be like that sometimes.
Well, I don't give a darn.
No, they're
What?
on the base.
No, that's our shortstop.
Yeah, but you keep telling me that Legends is fan fiction, Justin, so it doesn't count.
Technically, if any new writer comes on to an established IP to make new content, it's fan fiction.
Dave can like it all he wants, but until I fucking see it, it's fanfic. We can't. This is a dangerous, slippery slope, and you know it. We can't just be like, oh well, Dave Filoni likes it, therefore it's canon. We have to like.
We need standards, people.
And practices weight.
You of all people should know that.
There we go.
If you like Star Wars and you like D&D and you like Heaton and I'm at least passable, go listen to Star Wars.
Oh no, Brooke, no, don't put yourself down like that.
We don't do
No.
self-degradation here.
Yeah, we degrade Crafty.
Pachine, thank you for coming in. I'm glad you enjoyed your peanut. I'll make sure to send it to you after stream.
Speaking of crafty,
I still need to listen to more of that.
Speaking of crafty,
Please do.
Crafty.
Yes?
On Heaton's stream, why are you a Muppet?
You know, that's a fantastic question. An experiment went horribly wrong.
That's the other thing I realized. Isn't that also a bit of British slang?
You fucking
Yeah,
Muppet.
You
It
fucking
is,
Muppet.
actually.
I mean that in the most literal sense, not in any sort of.
Well, I know. I mean, Crafty's a Muppet on the regular, but you know.
It is true.
And not in
Why
the
do you think he wants his reboot of his show to be the Muppet Show?
It's true.
I was gonna say, and not
I
in...
like your funny words, Magic Man.
I like your funny words, Muppet Man.
Blue, is there a dryer going on in your background? There we go.
No, that's not me.
It was me.
It was me, Barry. I was the dryer.
I was the one who jerked you off at that fucking bit is stuck in my head. I hate all of you.
I was the one who jerked you off at supersonic speed so you could.
Think that you nutted at the touch of a woman.
No.
Oh, internet.
Welcome to the internet. Have a look around.
That's my song.
That one is up there with, for me, it's the one Duke Nukem bit about the peer-reviewed study, because that is forever one of my favorite sound bits.
It says you're a bitch.
Oh, no, it calls you a pussy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's I've got a peer-reviewed study right here that says, says you're a pussy.
Says you're
I think my favorite.
The one where it's like there's only two sexes: the sex I have with your mom and the sex
one I have with your dad.
One of the most morbid ones for me, but it's also hilarious. It's like, what do you mean you lost the baby? Go find it.
I still can't believe how quickly look. I don't see it as self-deprecation because I know where the pull is here to get people to listen to the podcast, and it's not me. No one knows who the fuck I am.
It's only like we wouldn't have a podcast without you or something.
I know who you are, bro.
I edit it.
I know
Doesn't
who you
mean
are.
I'm not the
Smile.
force of personality. That's you.
Listen, I may be the force of personality, but if any, like, I've said this before, Brooke and I were talking about this, is I was like, you know what? Brooke and Justin have done nothing but, like, enable and support me to live my dreams, so guess what, fuckers? I hope that you like the fact that I intend to use my cult of personality to help you as much as humanly possible. Fuck yourself, I love you.
It's almost like we should be, like, fucking helping lift each other up or some shit. I don't know.
Can we get Mattia?
What's that? Being friends? What is that like?
Listen, okay.
That's pretty much the reason why I'm here. I could use some of that right about now.
I love drawing Rachel.
Friendship.
I just love her design. She's one of my favorites.
Okay, I'm gonna say dumb words real quick. We sit here and we bully and make fun of each other and be assholes to each other because we're friends, okay? I may sit here and annoy Crafty on the regular, but whenever Crafty has been like, it's enough, you back off because it's what friends do. It's called being a competent human person on this stupid fucking planet spinning around a giant mass of fire in space.
Yes.
There's certain bits that my friends are like, "That's not funny. Please don't do that." And then I'm like, "Okay, you're right."
Yeah.
And then I forget and do it like 2 or 3 more times, and then they're like, "No, seriously, don't." And I'm like, "Gotcha. I'm not doing it because I'm being mean to you. It's genuinely because I fucking forgot."
There we go. I mean, you guys have been good about not doing the bottom jokes around me after the bottom incident.
Well, yeah, because it made you feel bad.
Yeah. I wasn't here for the bottom incident, but I heard vaguely what happened and that you didn't like it. And I think I've made one joke about it and then never did it again.
The thing that happened was we did a raid into Froggy one time, you know, my fucking stream idol, right? And because everyone of my friends made bottom jokes about me on stream regularly, chat got the idea that, oh, we can do that too.
And we were like, no, not.
No.
So then we go right into Froggy. They all start friggin' going like, we wanted to tell you something important. Crafty is a bottom. And I'm like, no, what are you doing?
There's a time and look, okay. In the words of my favorite talking anthropomorphic clock, there's a time and a place for fucking around.
It's true. The bottom incident of 20-6.
The bottom incident of 20-6.
So yeah,
I will say that Froggy did.
Thank you.
Froggy did have the best response to it, though.
They did. I did get contacted by their mods afterwards, being like, "What the fuck, man?"
And we were like, "Wait," and you were like, "I don't know. I'm sorry.
I didn't condone this, and I didn't tell them to do this. I'm so sorry."
Essentially, yeah. So the next day, I was literally in my stream, like I pulled up the chair. So you guys fucked up.
Yeah.
And I had to come into like the fucking server and be like, guys, we gotta cut the bottom jokes. Chat's gone nuts.
Sometimes jokes between friends are not the same as when strangers that watch you do them. It's a lot different because you don't the streamers here. We're not like, unless it's actual friends in chat, like watching the stream currently. Like it's a parasocial, one-sided relationship as much as a lot of us try to be chill with our audience. Like we're not friends.
Like fucking
the whole speak before speaking thing or think.
Think before you speak.
What?
No, speak before you think.
I do like speaking before I speak.
One is bad. The other is bad. One is bad. The other is good.
But
What is thinking?
It's like how I keep making the. I've said before. One of mine is I'm totally okay with the joke of like, the Heaton is the world's horniest asexual. That bit I think is funny, but I specifically told my chat and I've told my friends the one permutation of that is I get really uncomfortable when people make the joke of the like, "Are you sure you're asexual?" I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, hey friend, I get what you're doing and I get that you think that's a bit. Don't do that. It makes me really uncomfortable when you question my sexuality, even jokingly, because I made a joke. Like, I'm gonna super need you to not do that, champ. That's not cool.
Don't be weird, champ.
Please don't be weird, champ. Listen.
Don't be weird, champ. Be pog, champ.
Fuck you, reviewer.
Be pog, champ.
I have to put up with
Poggers.
weirdos already.
Poggers.
Like, if I call Heaton a dumb bitch on stream, like, that's a joke between friends. But if a random viewer did that in stream chat, that would be taken as an insult and not in a friendly manner.
Oh, my favorite bit. So Brooke's editing my Pikmin stream highlights, right? And Brooke takes her headphones off and turns and looks at me and goes, "I have to ask you something important about the Pikmin highlights." And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, what's up?" And she looks at me kind of nervous and she goes, "How mean am I allowed to be to you?"
Oh no.
That's the type of question I always feel like I need to ask.
And I said,
"That's a trick question."
And I sighed and I went, "Are you gonna make fun of my stuff?" And she goes, "Oh, absolutely, but like that's."
Oh.
And she's like, "Absolutely, because it was really funny. But no, I'm asking you if it's okay if I make fun of how bad you are at Pikmin."
Oh no.
I'm never cruel with my ribbing and my editing, just so that everyone's clear.
No, my exact joke was, as long as it doesn't hurt my feelings, I don't care. You can be as mean to me as you want.
Thank you for shouting out, Aether.
I think Grant Kirkhope once said, I think this was also brought up in a previous chat, like, he quoted, like, I was once told that usually you could tell who your best friends are by the ones that you can argue with or just poke fun at each other and not feel like that it is taken as an insult.
But
I
that's
will disagree on that because I am someone who I really, 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 really dislike using words that are like offensive to like joke with my friends. I very rarely do that. And it took me 3 years of being friends with someone to tell her fuck you in a jokingly way. So it's I think that we shouldn't measure friendships in how comfortable we are in insulting them as a joke. In my opinion. In my opinion.
It has to
You
be
know
like
I'm comfortable.
it has to be like a long time.
You know I'm comfortable around someone when I start swearing at them. Like, it did not take very long for just a few interactions with hanging out with Lio Convoy, the real one, not Boonslayer, for me to just start yelling at him, like swearing at him.
like here's
Same
our
with
finished
Grassy.
cards.
Yippee!
Yay! They look really nice.
Yay!
Yeah. So since this is gonna be the end of my stream, I'm going to tell you a couple of things. First of all, these StreamLoots cards will be added to the special packs that you will only be able to get during the Spooky Scary Subathon. They will be
Spooky, scary subathon, shivers down your spine.
The plan is that these will be available only during the Spooky Scary Subathon, but you'll be able to use them even afterwards. So if you buy them, you'll be able to use them after as well. But for now, I'm going to go. Tomorrow will be more Kirby for Starlight Children's Foundation. We'll be doing, like I said, we'll be cleaning up the gears that we missed. And then we'll be Saturday. We'll probably do more StreamLoots cards in prep for the subathon.
Yeah.
I'm still surprised that you are aware of Kirby Heat, and I would not have expected that.
I love Kirby. Kirby's one of my favorites.
I like Kirby too. I'm like, wait, Heaton knows about Kirby? What?
I love Kirby. Kirby's one of my favorite game franchises.
How do you not? How can someone not know about Kirby?
You should have seen the reaction she had when we gave them the Waddle Doo.
I love Waddle Doo. Waddle Doo's my favorite. He's my favorite little guy.
You draw a little circle, you put a little smile on it, boom, it's Kirby.
He's French shaved. He's Garbo.
Yes, it's Kirby.
This is important. This is an important question.
Mm-hmm.
If I ever come to visit you guys,
Mm-hmm.
can you, me, and with their permission, Brooke and Justin, all go on stream and play a 4-player game like Kirby Return to Dreamland together?
Yeah,
We could
I'd
do
love
that.
that.
That would be fun.
Yes.
But we're gonna send you now. I'm gonna send you guys over to Realm Wars.
Yay!
And I'll talk to all of you later. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. Here,
Bye.
Oh. Real M Warsaw.